Sorry. There we go. There you go. Hello. Welcome to the Big Smoke and Friends podcast. Gong. Sorry, I had to chug some liquid down my throat to, lubricate the beautiful, beautiful thing that produces my voice. I know it. You guys think it's sexy, don't you? What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday, on its way to being Wednesday. As the sun sets on this glorious Tuesday, I think to myself, wow, another day, another dollar, another day of wanting to die and not dying. But anyway, here to smoke a bowl with you fools. I hope, I really do hope when you do listen to this, you are smoking as well. Because sometimes I feel like I hope you guys are on the same wavelength I am when I'm doing these things. Ugh. you know, I've got to say something. It didn't. I don't even know anymore. It's gone. Thought's gone. Yeah. No, it's been. I have to say, and I get it. I'm gonna vent a little bit. I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna vent. I'm gonna, just talk about some things. Come up with a funny title to this, and then hopefully you'll listen to it. But today has just not gone my way. I have sat there and just fucked up everything, and to the point where I just hope I don't fuck it up any more than I already have, and everything will hopefully turn out all right. But I don't know. Just seems everything I've touched today has turned to shit. And to be honest, I thought today was gonna be one of those I usually get home and go straight to sleep kind of days, but I got up, unfortunately. I woke back up at it was like 6 o'clock, so I was like, well, fuck, I guess I'll make myself some dinner, and then uh, I don't know, see where the rest of this day gets me, and then now I'm here, showered. Doing something productive, I guess. I clean up my bong water. There we go. I'm trying to just turn this day around somehow, and at 9 o'clock at night, right before I go to sleep, and you have to deal with all my thoughts yelling at each other in my subconscious. I really do wonder what dreams are. Because could you Because I don't know if I really I'll be totally honest. The only time I really dream is just when I got shit going on in my own head. I go to sleep with something. Like if I go to bed really depressed, I'll have some wild fucking dream, and it's usually not a good. I mean, it's not a good one or anything like that, unfortunately. But it's more of just not even a nightmare. It's just more of a, I don't know, maybe just all the shit you're feeling at once, kind of boiling to the surface again, just for you to wake up. I don't know, or and then sometimes when you're just really feeling good about life, you just have the best dream ever. You just you're walking down the street, everyone's high fiving you. You got the happy music in the background, and you're just yeah, man, life's great. And then you wake up, and then it's so weird too. And then I would say 89% of the time I don't. If I do dream, I don't remember it, or I just don't dream at all. Which is, I don't know if that's a concerning thing, maybe. I don't know. But it's usually, I don't know. It's usually when I'm thinking about something. And sometimes I've had dreams where it feels just a normal day, which is weird deja vu type shit. Have you ever have a dream where you're just at school doing mundane shit, and then you go to school and you're doing mundane shit, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Why am I doing this again? It's just that weird deja vu. Because I think your brain runs scenarios in its head like all the fucking time. So like I mean, if you're thinking about like something you have to do the next day, your brain's just gonna, I don't know, run a fucking simulation on your ass. I used to also think that like not dreaming was like super abnormal. But like more people I talk to, I think it's more common. Or like the only time like they really remember dreams, or when they like really stick out, like something very significant, basically. Which I think that's just normal for everyday people. I mean, if you could recall every dream you ever fucking had, I think you're just a little loony, or you're lying. That's the one thing about people. You never know. Like, especially people you don't know very well. There's like an essence of like things that they say that you're like, oh, well, you could be totally lying to me right now, and I don't know it because I don't know you. So, and I think that's a true test of how well you know somebody. Is you know they're bullshitting. And sometimes you can only tell that just by like you've been say someone's telling a story that you were a part of, and you're just like, I mean, you know this didn't happen. You just start spinning a tale, and you're just like, oh, you went from like a story to a tall tale. But like, I mean, I'm not gonna fucking rain on your parade. I'm gonna go along with it. Fuck it. If it's more interesting, then yeah, for sure, why not? But I mean, there's that, and then there's like just literally being like, uh huh, yeah, 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 and then the guy leaves and like that motherfucker just lied to me. Like I think family you could do that too. Like I know when my brother's lying and sister, honestly. And then, yeah, yeah. I think once you spend enough time with a human being, you can really tell when they're just like lying, especially if they're like a close friend or family member, because like they don't want to lie to you, or they're like nervous, super nervous about doing it because you're like, oh god, please don't call me out on my bullshit. So, and you're just like, you're like, you're lying to me right now. It's like, god damn it. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't like. That's the one thing I would say like is a giant pet peeve to me is being lied to. That I don't like. If you're gonna fucking rip my heart out, don't do it behind my back. Don't don't do it with a fake smile. You know what I mean. Just do it. Just fucking be a man or a woman and just do it. Give it to me straight. You know. Uh, I mean, I don't know. I think being lied to is like one of the biggest like betrayals you can be dealt as a human being. Because it's just like, or yeah, I would say yeah, being lied to, it hurts, especially when it's somebody you trust. I mean, if it's just some schmo Joe and you're like, oh shit, should have known better. But someone that like you really trust, and then they're like, and they break that, you're just like, oh my god, the heart is like actually in 1,000 pieces. I don't know how to put it back together. And I'll say this too, man. I would so much rather get punched in the face than like have someone I guess a family or like a close friend or family member lie to you, and then you find out and you're just like, wow, I just feel so much pain, yet you have not inflicted any physical pain to me. I don't know. Like I say, emotional pain is I guess just as detriment as physical pain, if not more. Because there's sometimes, man, I would rather feel physical pain than like what I'm feeling, and sometimes you take that to an extreme. In some cases, you're so mad you punch a wall or some shit like that. Man, I was so mad about today, like, I hating myself. Like I didn't even want to look in the fucking mirror, and I'm sitting in a fucking car in traffic. My car starts overheating. I'm sweating my ass off, and I'm just like, I start just punching the fucking dashboard. Why? Punish myself or something for some reason? Maybe. I mean, I don't know how many times I've like maybe broken my fucking knuckle or something or sprained it. I mean, I can barely move it. I remember, there's one time I was, and I would say this: I would rather punch a wall than a person. So if I'm getting so mad where I need to like hit something, I'm never gonna hit anything alive. I would rather break my hand on a wall than hit somebody. But I don't know. Sometimes you get that fucking mad, and you just like you have no way of like I don't know. Maybe I'm just like bad at expressing emotions. Maybe so I have to like do it in like a physical manner sometimes. But anyway, I mean that's I don't know therapist talk I guess. I mean shit. I'm pretty sure I hit a stud here at one point. I do gotta like fix a dent in the wall somewhere. I don't. Yeah, it's in the hallway. It's a little dent. But I gotta do that before I ever move out of this place. But anyway, I was just like, and you just, you feel bad about yourself at that point. You're just like, wow, I got so angry at just being stuck in traffic, sweating my ass off with my car about to like fucking probably burst into flames. I'm just like, wow. I don't know. Sometimes there are some days, and I will say it. You don't want to be alive. You don't want to fucking deal with this shit. You think, wow, this fucking guardrail would feel so much better than going through whatever shitty fucking thing I have to go through today. And like, and I get it. I get it. It's not like the solution. It's not like thinking that way is bad. 100%. I'm not advocating for suicide here. Or to, break your arm so you don't have to go to work or something in the morning. But it's just like, man, dude, like sometimes you just like fucking just, I don't know, wake up with the weight of the world on your shoulders and you're just like, fuck, I do not want to do this today. And you still get up and, I mean, that's, I think, the true testament of like people. I mean, like, people who get up every single day to go to some shitty job that they don't like, to pay their bills or to pursue some passion in the background, or do whatever you got to do to fucking survive. Basically nowadays. I mean, on you, you're doing more. I mean, you're doing great. I mean, even if you fucking hate everything you're doing, I mean, you're still breathing, still marching through this fucking. I mean, you're giving it your best shot every fucking day. And that's the thing about life. It's always fluid, and everything changes. There's no like definitive story. It's not like you're some fucking NPC in a video game that has everything planned out for them and programmed into you every single fucking day, and you never change. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you always have the opportunity to change where you're going and what you're doing in life. But you just gotta keep up, and you gotta keep getting up and doing it. You can't go anywhere doing nothing. That's the thing. You can't. Nothing comes from nothing. Nothing can come from nothing. It's just. And I don't know, man. I hate. One thing I do hate, and I don't know if anyone else is like this. Probably. It's just like whenever you're like feeling whatever you're feeling in that moment, everyone can know just by looking at you. And I hate the fucking "Are you okay?" And I'm like, do not ask me that right now. The fact that you think I don't look okay makes me more not okay. It's just like, and I get why people hate hearing that. I'm not, and it's just someone reaching out too. That's a shitty part too. Getting mad at someone for being like, hey, I care about you. I just want to know if you're doing all right. And you're like, why are you asking me this? But it's just like, ugh. You just gotta be like, yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. It's the thing. It's like for me, especially, I just have a process. If I'm not doing okay, no matter, I mean, I've done this on and I hate to say I've done this on drugs too, where I'm just like, I'm not like having a good time, and I'm just like, and someone's like, are you okay? Or trying to like cheer me up or something, and I'm like, please go away, or just stop. Because I have like my own process of just like getting through that, and it's just like, I don't know. It's maybe not the best way to do it. Maybe I should be more open to it. Other people's help. But it's just, you never get through it. Oh man, this has just been a depressive day. You sing a sad song, or you have a bad day. You sing a sad song, just turn it around and have a bad day. And that's the thing too. I find I don't know if this is like the healthiest way to deal with shit. If I just start having like a manic episode where I just like hating my life and just like feeling shitty about it, I think I keep myself busy. That or like knock myself out. Like I came home after sweat my ass off in the fucking car, and I mean that's a good way to just knock yourself out in general. I mean shit. As soon as you go from like I swear, because I think I actually read somewhere where like your body cooling down is like helps you fall asleep. So they say like when you're going to bed, it's better to like shower right before bed, like have a hot shower before bed, so your core temperature actually starts going down, and also to have it like slightly cooler at night in your house. That way you have your body has the temperature of your like your core body temperature falls a little bit, and it's easier to fall asleep. So, but I think I did the extreme case of that today, where I just go from like it's like 100 degrees outside, and I have it like it's 70 in here. So instantly, it's like walking into a freezer or something. So instantly, you get that feeling. And two, I'll admit to this, man. When you sweating your ass off like that, I don't know if I'm getting weird. If I'm getting weird, people, I'm sorry. You're 16 minutes in. If you made it all the way here, and you just got this is gonna get weird. You just fucking strip down, nothing. Go, not even your skivvies. Just fucking take everything off. Wrap yourself up in a blanket. Put your head on a pillow, and you're just out for like 3, 4 fucking hours, instantly. Because as soon as you do it, you went from like hot as hell to like almost like you're like cold. You're like shit, almost shivering, and you're like, oh my god, I'm so cold. And then you just like, but you're like still hot from like everything else. So you're just trying to get like this cool down as quickly as humanly possible. So you just take everything off, and then you just like wrap yourself in a blanket. You're just like, oh, I feel good again. I mean, shit. I mean, I wonder if like people would like. Should beds be uncomfortable so people don't want to be in them so much? Like, cause I got a comfy ass bed. I gotta say that. I just lay in that bed and it's like sleeping on a fucking cloud. And it's probably the only thing that's kept me alive for this long, honestly. The fact that knowing I have that to just like coast me into sleep is probably just like okay. I kind of get that. Like, I think I watched that commencement speech by the admiral. That's like whatever you do, make your bed. So no matter what like shitty day you have, you always come home to a warm made bed basically. Um, it's just like little things to get yourself into like a routine, I guess. But it's also like a nice thing to come. I mean, I would say too. Like I think about like yeah, a nice made bed is a nice thing to come home to. You just get in the cover, yeah. I don't know why. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, it's like at the basics, it's just putting a blanket over your mattress instead of like the wad it was left in when you left in the morning. And like too, like I can never keep a made bed straight too. I like I have this like one pillow that's like slightly big. It's like firm. I'm just like just like bear hug it all night and like just roll around in the bed, probably like a fucking bear or something. Um, very restless sleeper. I found out. But that's the weird thing. It's just like by myself too. Like I've like never had any complaints like when I have someone in bed with me or anything like that. Too, and it's weird too. Like I don't snore, or if I do, it's nah. And I've heard some people say that my snoring is legendary. I mean, I've woken myself up. I sleep in this fucking shower room we have at work because it's too hot outside, and it's like I swear I got echoes in there, and I'm like. And it's like 10 times louder than it probably usually is. It literally probably sounds like a fucking animal is in the back. They're like, who the fuck let a bear in or something? And it'll wake me up. But I will say the highlight of my day today was actually sleeping in my car on my break. Because it was cloudy and windy, so like it's like 80 degrees outside, but like roll down all the windows, the sun's not shining on you. So except the goddamn dude with the leaf blower kept coming around. I'm like, God damn it! Like, thankfully he was only there for like 10 minutes, so I got like 20 minutes of like solid sleep. I'm like, and man, it's so weird being just like passing out in the middle of a fucking parking lot. Like, you think about it, anybody could have came up and like slit my fucking throat if they wanted to. So it's so weird that like you just consciously just let our bodies just like lay defenseless. I mean, and like too sometimes I mean like shit. And it's not like it's locked. The windows are open. Literally, someone could just come in, throw my body out, slit my throat, throw my body out, and steal my car. Although they probably turn it on and be like, "Oh, what the fuck is this shit?" But I do miss sleeping in my car. Oh, say it's comfortable. Volkswagen, you make a comfortable car. Good to sleep in. I really want one of those buses, man. If I could get like a camper bus, dude, I think I'd just probably live in that. I'd just like say fuck it, just travel the country or something. I don't know. I don't even know how people like make money just like van living. Probably doing like remote jobs and stuff. But then you have to always be like find like a Starbucks or something to do. But I don't know how many hours worth of work you have to do. Or maybe you make some. You know, maybe there's like photography people or something. I don't know. I don't know. Seriously, I have no idea how you make money off of that. If I did, I'd just like find like a spot by a beach or something with Wi-Fi connection and just camp there. I would love to be a beach bum. That'd be nice. Oh, I used to say that I would just fucking if I give up on life, just buy a one-way ticket to Hawaii and just be a beach bum until I die. Sharks there probably wouldn't take long. Shit, I don't know. But anyway, it's just something else I've realized too. I've been scrolling through a bunch of fucking uh just cooking videos today, and I gotta say, if you gotta cook for somebody, and this is to every fucking Italian grandma, mom, and all them Italian motherfuckers out there in the world, uh, you guys have such a labor of love with food, and then like I can't imagine not like if it was like a first like a date type of thing, or like you're trying to like I don't know show someone that you love them, cook them Italian food. That shit is just like high maintenance fucking. I mean, you got the sauce, you got the pasta, whatever else shit is in there, and it's just like it's like a labor. I don't know. To me, everything in Italian food is like such a labor of love. Like you have to like care about the person you're doing this for to actually like want to do it. So yeah, yeah. If you're trying to like show someone like I love you, make them spaghetti and meatballs. Make them a pizza. Or maybe someone I don't know something Italian. I can't speak Italian. I'm sorry. Spaghetti meatball test Italiano something something else. But yeah, I think cook Italian food. It's nice. It's good for you. It's healthy. I mean, it's not healthy, but it's like it's good for the soul. I guess that's the thing too. Like, there's sometimes like I know this shit's bad for you. Like you eat it, like, but fuck, man, when you eat that, you feel so like at home, like loved, and you're just like, oh, this is like it was like soul food. It's like good for the soul. And then there's bullshit you put in your body that is just straight like just like I shouldn't have eaten that. That was not worth it. I hate myself for eating that. Like sometimes when you eat like more than one donut, then you just like, oh my god, why did I do that? I feel shitty. I ate just a bunch of fried dough covered in sugar. Or I can't imagine eating. Like I heard that like a Voodoo Donuts is opening in Dallas. And I keep looking at them, like just like pictures of Voodoo Donuts, and I'm just like, oh god, I can't. I don't know. I don't know about this. I mean, they look good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just like shit. I don't know. It's too much. I'm gonna feel like shit after eating this. I'm gonna feel like I need to run a marathon after eating this. Um, which is too. I keep thinking about making biscuits and gravy, so I think I might go running like 2 miles tomorrow and make biscuits and gravy. See, because it's good for the soul, not good for you. And that's the thing too, man. I gotta get back in this fucking gym more often, man. I gotta like find a. That's the one thing about when you break a routine. It's so fucking hard to restart it. Like you just like keep making excuses. And you're like, yeah, yeah. I remember I was at the gym like I don't know, a day or two ago, and I was just like, oh my god, I hate. I forgot how much I hated. I used to actually like it. I just feel like myself. I was like forcing myself to do it, and I don't know if it's just the fucking heat because I have to drive through it all the time, or like I'm just tired from work, or like I don't know. Um, but like I remember, I just felt myself forcing myself through it, and I'm just like I don't like doing this, but like I need to do it. I don't know if it's just me trying to reform the habit, or I got, because I mean seriously, I mean I'm not, I'm a prisoner of my own fucking head. If I got shit like bothering me, I just don't want to. It's just like everything I like doing just seems like such a giant burden and waste of time, and I don't know why. But I don't know too. It is also just sucks. Fucking sucks, dude. Uh, but it's summer is like kind of like halfway over, or almost halfway over. So I got that. I just got like a last hump to get over, and then boom, we're like home free. But anyway, what else has been going on? You know something else? I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw like that picture from they found when they found the cocaine in the White House. It said property of HP or HB or something, or like I think I don't know if it said Hunter on it or something. I was just like, yeah, this is. And then Brent Jacobs sent me a fucking meme today. It's just like, why are you guys complaining about the coke being in the White House? You want him awake or asleep? I don't know what the fuck. And I was just like, you know what? If I was like a half dead president and I had to get some shit done, I'd be like, give me the fucking cocaine. I know you guys have it. I know you have. You give me the good shit. I don't want no fentanyl. You either give it to me the good shit right now, or I'll go down the fucking street and I go find a goddamn coke dealer. I know it's in Washington. I know you're all on it. I want some too. I can't keep my eyes open for more than an hour. And you guys are sitting here licking your fucking lips like and staring at me like I'm a goddamn piece of meat. Or like you're just like keep asking me to go to the bathroom, like you're just sniffing. You're all rubbing your noses, sniffling. It's the middle of summer, you fuckers. Give me some cocaine. I need it. I need it. I guarantee every fucking president from like as soon as they had fucking narcotics readily available, they're all on drugs. They're all hopped up on shit. If I was president of the United States, I'd be doing coke every day. I'd be like, we gotta get shit done. We gotta make peace in the Middle East. We gotta solve world hunger. We got. I don't know. Is Detroit still good? Is Flint still got undrinkable water? I mean, we gotta get some shit done. We gotta go to Congress. We gotta go talk to people. We gotta go campaign. I couldn't do it without. I probably couldn't do it without something to keep me awake. And trust me, coffee ain't gonna cut it. Especially when you have to be like the minimum age for a president is like 45, I think, or like 42 maybe. And I think Obama was like the youngest president ever. I think he was like at 44. He was like 44 or something, or like almost 50 when he went into office or something. And I'm just like, oh my god, this is why we suck. That's why every president like sucks because they're all old as hell, don't know what they're doing, and going senile. At least like the younger ones have like a chance. I feel like Obama. I think you can say whatever you want about Obama. I think he did a decent job, and he was a youngin. Thank God. I mean, thank God you got him. I mean, that's the thing. You think about best presidents; they're on the younger side. I would feel like, especially even earlier back. Probably shit. I mean, I don't even know. 42 was pretty old back then, but like Kennedy, he was young. You can say what you want about him. I think he did a good job. Um, I don't know who FDR was like what 60 something maybe, or was he in his 70s with polio during World War II? Oh, that poor guy. He was in there for like what 16 years almost or something. I mean, he's the reason why you have term limits for presidents now. Um, I'm trying to think who else is on the younger side of one. Bush, maybe. Uh, not Reagan. Shit, Reagan basically had dementia on his way out. Not Nixon. Nixon was an asshole. I think he was on the younger side of presidents, but like, still, fuck Nixon. Um, I'm drawing blanks here. Jimmy Carter. Nah, he's old as hell. I mean, shit. He's still alive now. So maybe. I mean, that's the thing too. You're counting pennies here at this point. You know, you're drawing straws. I mean, you're trying or find a needle in a haystack at this point. Like shit, young presidents, not very many. Most of them have been shot or just dead. And that's the thing too. I mean, we have like a few living presidents now. I mean, you got Obama, Bush, Trump, Biden, currently living. So fingers crossed on that one. Hopefully, he doesn't drop dead. Um, who else? Who else? Who else? I think Jimmy Carter actually is still alive. Bill Clinton. I know Bush Senior died recently. But I think that is. I think that's it. I think. Yeah, I think Jimmy Carter is the oldest. And then you go Bill Clinton, George W. Trump. I mean, Obama's probably the youngest out of all of them. But yeah, yeah. I wasn't saying in order, but Trump's trying to run again. I'm just like, dude, you just stop. It can't be worth it. This job cannot be worth it. That job cannot be worth it at all. I don't believe it. I don't believe that job is worth it. Unless you're a fucking crazy person, and he is probably definitely on the loony side of things. But I mean, I don't know. What else is going on? I don't know. I'm just smoking some weed, chilling. I would say this too. Like, it's been a weird thing because grandma's got fucking Alzheimer's now. So now every time I'm like, my mom's on this big like anything bad for your brain. Like she did all this fucking research, and like knowing her, she's like, why is this happening? Blah 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 blah. And I get that. I mean, I think anybody would do the same. But now every time I talk about drinking, she's like, stop drinking. It's bad for your brain. And then I'm like, smoking weed. Stop smoking weed. And I'm like, everything is bad for you. Everything is going to kill you. I mean, there's not even water will kill you. The air you breathe will kill you. I mean, living itself is dying. So I don't know what the fuck. And honestly, if I start going senile, I'm probably gonna live alone. I'll blow my fucking brains out. I don't have to, or I'll ask a doctor to do it. Like just lethal injection me or something. I don't know. I'm not going out like that. I ain't going out like that. I'll listen to my playlist one last time. I'll watch a movie I like, and then I'll fucking blow my brains out. That's my plan. If I start going senile. Uh, just imagine that you just sit there listening to music, smoking weed, one more movie, and then you just get a guy in a white suit just comes and blows your fucking head off. I'll be like, that's rough. But like that's just like I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I got on this, but like and that's the thing too. But like, trust me, I'm pretty sure stress is bad for your brain, depression is bad for your brain, and a lot of other shit is bad for your brain. But this thing, this little plant that just helps me relax and chill and like honestly halfway turn around the shitty day in 30 minutes. Then that's the thing too, man. Like you smoke this. I mean, I don't get why people think this is like bad for you. I've sat here all day moping about, feeling sorry for myself, thinking like I'm a piece of shit. And I sit here, I rant a little bit about my day, basically venting, so which is like, I guess good for you. And like just talking, trying to be at least a little entertaining for the people listening, and smoking weed. And now I just feel better. You know, it's just weird. I just feel better about it now. And I mean that's the thing too. Is that like I don't know, it's like a Bible thing. It's just like or like I've heard it a few times. I don't know where this. I think it is like a prayer. So it's just like like you pray to God for to something. Fuck, what, I can't remember. I know what the saying is. Like pray to God for to I guess for like the strength to change the things that I can, and to accept the things that I cannot, and the wisdom to know the difference. Then and I was like, damn, that's deep, bro. I'm like, fuck, that's like. I mean, that makes sense too. And I'm just like, God damn it, do I want to be religious? I don't know. Maybe I'll get like spiritual in my old age. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I need like if I didn't have to worry about money, if I didn't have to worry about like being able to take care of myself basically, and I was in like some nice like now I would like to say by a coast or maybe like in a forest or something with like a lot of nature, a lot of natural environment, not a whole bunch of like city shit. And I just sat there with a big old pile of weed and just enough time to think about the universe. I feel like I could figure all this shit out. And that's probably a stupid belief, but I don't care. If I had like a nice exotic location just to sit there, chill, and think about life, I'd probably figure some shit out. I think I would be more realized as a person. Maybe ascend like a Buddha under a palm tree. I would like to do it under a palm tree, not under fucking whatever tree he was under. Cherry blossom or something. I don't fucking know. But a palm tree sounds nice. Or like one of those like big ass oak trees. I mean, that'd be cool. Anyway, a tree. I like being. I always. I don't remember who I told this to, but like I thought, like, oh, I'm just gonna go find a nice tree to sit under and blow my fucking brains out, and that way, like maybe like a bird can be. It can like make a nest in my rib cage when I'm like a skeleton. And I'm like, that's like nice. It's nature or something. I don't know. Probably wouldn't happen. Shit, fucking some bear or something like, or I can't imagine too because you got to think of this flesh too. So someone's probably they're not gonna just let it decompose. There's this thing. I don't think it's like Tibetan people or people that like live up in the mountains, like with like by Mount Everest, I think. They have these sky funerals where they just leave the body in like where crows sit, and then they have like I mean, they kind of just accept that the crows eat their body. And I'm like, that's not cool. I don't know if I want that. Burn me, fuck. I don't want to be eaten. I always say like a funeral pyre would be nice. I'd have a party, put me on a fire, light me up, have a party afterwards. Sounds like fun to me. That's a funeral I would want to go to. That's the funeral I want. Anyway, I mean, I don't think I shouldn't think about that. I'm probably gonna start going to funerals soon, so. I'm gonna sigh. Just gonna let it all the bullshit out. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. If you made it this far, I hope everybody's having a good week. Thank you for listening to my bullshit. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a funny thing for this. Something about I don't know. I guess I'll figure something out. I got a creative brain. I got a little knack for humor, I like to say. But anyway, goodbye, everybody. I love you. Thank you for listening. I love you all. Goodbye.